Hello everyone, welcome to another video on this channel. Let's talk about Palantir again. Now, actually, this week is going to be quite big for markets, so also for the stock Palantir. Now, today after hours, we're going to have earnings for Microsoft and Google. Then tomorrow we have the Fed announcement of the interest rates and a press conference on the policy. On Thursday, we have the ECB. So a lot of market movers will be there this week. So also naturally for Palantir, as it's a very volatile stock reacting to the market. Now today, markets are up quite nicely. The Nasdaq almost up 1%, and Palantir up over 2% at $16.70. What I really like, and if you watch my previous videos, you could have kind of guessed the support. It exactly touched the 20-day moving average right here on Friday, and also yesterday it exactly touched that level, the orange line. So it's behaving perfectly as we discussed last week. So that's really nice. And we are actually rebounding a little to the upside right now. However, we're still very close to support levels. So in my opinion, it's all really gonna depend on how the markets are gonna move this week. If earnings for a big tech are going to be good, especially Microsoft, Google, and AI cloud related, if they have positive news on that, I think Palantir can definitely gain from that as well, get a nice upward movement, and go back to the $19 again. That's the high right now. It was the high of Wednesday last week. So there is still a lot of potential to the upside. It's going to be approximately 20% potential to the upside here. On the downside, of course, we still have the support, but if earnings and Fed is all going to be really bad, we do have to consider that we're going to drop below the 20-day moving average. And then the next support line will be, and I'm going to call it here, around $15, maybe a little lower. And ideally, you're going to see the 50-day moving average intersect with that level. So we might fall back around 10%, a little over 10% from this level if markets are going to turn lower and we're going to break. Of course, we first need to break that 20-day moving average. If we don't, if market's going to be good, we can quickly gain ground and move back to the $19. And I also said this in previous videos. It's really important to break that, because in the end, what we're aiming for, what I'm aiming for, what my opinion is on Palantir, and the target for this year, it's going to be the $25 area. Now, I've explained it in previous videos, and it's basically the average price level of the period we had right here. It was like in between April 2021 and November 2021, that area. And I fully believe that at this stage, the stock should be priced there, given the proof of their increased capabilities in the cloud and AI in their products and in their earnings as well. They're proving it right now. And back in 2021, it was all much lower. They had to prove it. I think they're proving it now, and it's getting even more important than it has in the past. So, in my opinion, they really deserve to be back up there. Now, also, we all know that if we break through the 19, the big resistance will be right here. This blue line I'm drawing right now, it's approximately at the 2021 area. It's the previous support. It was big support in 2021, in March right here, and in July 2021. Now, in all my videos, I often say that the previous resistances are new supports, and the old supports are new resistances. That's basically the case right here. If you're going to break to the 19, we are going to quickly shoot through to the 2050 area, 20 to 21, somewhere like that area, and then it's going to be absolutely key to break through that later on in the year. Again, it's going to depend also, of course, of the earnings of Palantir in August, but also on the overall market. If we're going to see a larger correction, of course, we got to take into account the 50-day, and potentially, if things are really getting really bad, the $13 area for Palantir. But if things are going to continue like they have been doing right now, we're continuing the positive trend. I fully see Palantir going to the 25 area at the end of this year, early 2024. Of course, given the fact that we do have good earnings still, and the momentum is going to be positive for the stock. So the key levels to watch this week with regards to the earnings for big tech and the Fed and the ECB and the whole week basically. Watch the $19, the high of last week. If we break that, we are ready to attack the previous support around the 2050 area. if markets are turning that, please first watch the 20-day. If we're going to stay above there, it will be positive. If we're going to break it, it's not looking too good. We might fall back to around $15 this week, next week. And then, of course, I hope the earnings of Palantir will boost the stock again. Please, in the comments, let me know what you think about Palantir this week with all the big earnings and all the big monetary policy decisions that are going to be made. Let me know in the comments. Also, please let me know if you want to see other stocks being discussed on this channel. Also, of course, please don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe. And then I hope to see you all the next video.